Good morning. If you keep up with the news, I bet you've noticed that in the past decade or so there has been a massive increase in violent crime within the U.S., but that's not necessarily true. It could just be an increase in the media coverage of it. To stop the vast majority of violent crimes, I believe that it is a necessity to increase the availability and affordability of mental health care. I will be talking about the effect around the world on mental health and violent crime rates, the crime in the U.S., and the future of mental health care. So, around the world in the U.S., violent crime rates have actually been dropping. In 1970, they were at 141.44 million out of the whole population, but in the 2010, they have dropped extremely. But that has been partially due to an increase in the affordability of mental health care. But in China, however, they have not increased the affordability of mental health care, and it has been decreasing, and their crime rates have skyrocketed ever since they did that. But however, in Sweden, they have increased it, they have increased the affordability, and in the past 10 years, they have not had any major violent crime incidents. In the U.S., violent crime, whether it is due to a mental disorder or not a mental disorder, is handled basically the same. However, if it is looked at as a serious disorder, that you will be committed, and what that means is a doctor or a family member will send you to a mental institution where you will be held there until you are deemed fit for society, and at that point, only a doctor can let you back out. And criminals afterwards in the U.S. are often, if you have a mental disorder, you are more likely to become a repeat offender. And nearly half of the crime within the U.S. is due to a mental disorder, violent crime that is. And in the future, it's not looking too bright for this because mental facilities are having a decrease in funding from the government regarding mental aid, and they are extremely understaffed. They have an extreme lack of bed space for their patients, and it's not receiving much political aid either. The accessibility of the facilities is decreasing as well. With the closing of them and the decrease in staff, it is much more difficult to find what you need. So after telling you about the effect around the world, the crime in the U.S., and the future of mental health care, I believe that it is a necessity to increase the affordability and accessibility of mental health to decrease the violent crime rate. Thank you.